Hi everyone and welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. So I'm here today with part 3 of my mushroom journal for the journal lady, for Jo. Hello Jo. So yeah, I finished the cover. We left it in part 2 that it had the weight on it, so it was drying. All I've done, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, I've just used some metallic pen just to put a little bit of highlight, bit of Posca pen on there just to give a bit of detail to it. But that's all nice and dry now, so that's our cover done. I've got a bit more lace that I'm thinking I'll put on the back, and then this bit of lace is going to go down the spine once the journal's sewn in, and then I've just got to decide on whether I'm having an eyelet and a bit of string or ribbon to tie it up or not. So but this is done for now, so I'm going to move that to one side, and my focus for this video is the signature. I want to get it put all together, and I would like to actually get it sewn in on this video as well. So I've gone ahead and prepped stuff. These have all been glued together now, so they are ready for sewing. And I mean sewing, I'm going to sew around the edges here first. So, but I'll probably have some more sewing on this pile as well. So I'll do those a bit later. And then I've pulled together enough pages here that will give me about 15 full-size pages plus these few extra bits here. So we'll get to those in a little while. But what I want to work on today are some of the flippy out bits that I want to create on these pages. So that's for that one. Just going to move them up there out the way for the moment. These I wanted to do on here, and yeah, this is where I'd got to with the centre page. We've got this done. I haven't glued this one yet because I am going to put some tucks in it, but we need to cover our little envelope. We've got our little file tab that's going to go in there, and then we've got our little envelope that's going to go in there as well. So we need to cover this today. So let's grab some of the kit here, and I want to also use some of these so that it blends the grungy front bit in. So what have we got? Oh, they're not the pages, they're the ephemera. Okay, back here should be the pages then. Here we go. These are the extra pages that I print out from the kit, so that I can do a bit of decorating and stuff. And I'm thinking that little gorgeous squirrel is going to go on there. So let's make a start. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying this little series that we're going to be doing, whether you're crafting along with me, making your own journals. Okay, now, yeah, as I thought, I think I'm going to have to drop a bit off that side, a strip. So, unless I push it all the way across, but then you're only going to have a little bit from the fold, aren't you? And I don't really want to make it too thick a fold. Let me turn it that way. I can see the edge a bit better. So it's got to be about like that, hasn't it? Thin little strip, but we can use that and collage in. There we go. Okay, so we then need you to come right up to the very top. I'm going to tuck it over on the top, I think, because I am going to have it as a top opening pocket. So if I give myself about there, that will tuck over nicely. Okay, let's give it a bit of an ink and then we can get this glued down. So I'm going to try not to think too much about this as I'm doing it. Just going to put what I think will go nicely and make quicker decisions. Sometimes I can just procrastinate on what I want to put on there. Bad trait of mine. Okay, but that is so cute. So cute. I want to use that on there. Okay, let's get that glued on. Glue sheet. Brick stick. Okay. Oh, it's warm up here this afternoon. I am filming this ahead, so this won't air. I've just done my the other video for, let me see, part 2, so then this is part 3. So yeah, I am filming ahead. And it's warm up here this afternoon. It is warm up here. But I know I will need to stop the video because I want to do some sewing around, and I want to sew in the signature with my 3-hole pamphlet stitch as well. Okay, so I'm happy with that there. I think we need something in the background there. Maybe we could use some of this. Need a bigger bit really. Let's see what we've got. Oh, there's a bigger bit there. Oh, now to decide which side we want to use it. Do I want that side? Or do I want that side? Show through. I actually think I do. I want the lighter side. It's got more blue on this side, and there is elements of blue. Nope. In the journal, so I'm just going to tear that bit off. And the same with this bit, because we don't need it all that big to go on the inside. And that we're going to glue down in there so that we see that through it. Yeah, okay, happy with that. So let's bring my glue page back and put some glue on this. Just check this is recording. Yeah, it is. Good. Now, let's see if I can, as it's the afternoon and I'm usually more clumsy and more tired in the afternoon, let's see if I can get this in where I want it. Ooh. Yes, it's going well for me so far. So I'm just going to put that in there. Yeah, that's that's lovely. That's in there nicely, so that just gives a bit of interest once you take the tag or anything else that you put in it out. Let's see, we don't have too much pattern paper in here. Most of it's quite plain. So I think I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to do this side now, and I just want to re-glue this back down like that. And the same with, in fact, it could do with a bit of glue all the way along here. Just re-sticking the envelope back. Along there, and there we go. Oh, sticky hands now. Yeah, that's nice. So, what do we want to put on this one? Now have a look at the mushrooms. Let's take this bit off here. And just see, maybe put that all the way across there. Because of the writing, I'm going to have to go all the way across, aren't I? Okay, we'll do that all the way across, and then we'll fold it over, so we'll do that there. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Ink it first. Before we glue it down, we need to ink it. There, I think that's inked enough. So let's get a new glue page. And let's glue this down. There we go. Put that to the side. Okay. Now, I actually think I'm just going to cut mine to that corner. It's going to make my life much easier for sticking this in and getting it flush. There we go. Put that in the bin. There we go. Now let's put a little bit of splattery paper or something at the back on that little bit there. What have we got? We've got a bit of that. Oh, look at that. That's the perfect size. Covers everything up. Okay. That was good. Oh, okay. we've got a glue stick that's come out. We're getting near the end then. Oh, and again. Right, I have to leave it like that for the moment. Okay, so we're going to have you down there. Okay. Now, we just need to put something around this. Let's see, we should have some thin little strips in here. Don't want to cover that too much. Let's have a look. And is that big enough? It's still not big enough to cover that bit at the top. Okay, let's pull some of these out then. I have a bit more of a rummage in here as to what we've got. It's all so yummy, I just don't know what to use. Don't want too big a piece, do we? Oh, that's a nice blue. There's a piece here that's been splattered. If we take it off there, that would cover that up, wouldn't it? Just ever so. Ah, there we go. There's no reason why that couldn't just tuck round on that side as well. That's the piece I'm going to use. So we'll just leave them to the side. Let's put a bit of glue on this. Cover that up. Like so, and then that can just fold over there. There, so we just need a little bit to go along the bottom. Maybe that actually looks quite nice. I know it's going to go over that, but I do quite like that on there. So let's glue this. Yeah, I don't mind that you see the brown around there. We could always decorate it up with a leaf or something like that, but I wanted to get the main bit of this done so that it can then be sewn into the journal. I think get that straight. It's straight at the bottom, it's not straight at the top. It must be my glue, and I hadn't realised I'd gone wonky. Oh well, we can disguise that, put a bit of lace or something. It's going to have a little notch out of it anyway. Okay, so I think just got to decide do I want anything up that side bit. Let's have a little look and see. Do we have anything that we could, that would work? seeing anything off the top of me straight away here. I might put that there, and then that way I could perhaps use a leaf or something, one of these, and we can decorate this a little bit further. Okay, let's put that on. Which side? It was the other side that had more blue. Okay. Yeah, that can go there. We'll get this inked up. Okay. I'm just going to pause the video because my hands are so sticky. I just need to go and wash them. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that's better. My hands aren't so sticky. Okay, right. I'm going to attempt to try and put these all back in here. Oh, that's a nice little bit. These are all so yummy. I need to do like a collage of them. Really, I think they would be good to do like a masterboard with them. Okay, ink. Let's give this an ink. First things first, though, I want to take out a little notch. Just going to use my small punch and just do. That's about centre. I don't think I want to do one on the back. No. Okay, so let's ink it up. I'm just going to fold that this way, give this a nice ink. Okay. Okay, let's do this side. Okay, so we've got the basis now. I wonder if I've got a little word. Where did I put them? I put them behind me, didn't I, the other day? Oops. Here we go. A bit too big. Let's have a look at what we've got. Believe. That fits there perfectly. Look at that. Quick little ink. Make sure I'm still filming again since I stopped it and started again. So yeah, my plan is I want to get the signature done and sewn in, and then we can have fun decorating. Have fun decorating the pages. There, that just finishes that off lovely. Okay. Now I did want to, I think these leaves are all quite big. That's a small one. I think that would look quite nice there. That's a bit too big, it covers up too much of that, and the rest are all quite big. What would maybe one of these look like instead? So we could have that with a word or something. Maybe like so. I quite like that actually. Okay, let's stick these down. And good thing being all brown card, I don't have to ink them. Okay. Okay, that's that. Ink this one up. Ink this one up, glue this one up. We want that to come, I'm avoiding that crease, so it's going to have to go over there slightly, but I like that. That's nice, I don't mind it going over there. That's down. And then this one at the bottom. Sorry, I'm probably off camera doing that, mind you. Probably don't need to see me gluing it. Put that there. There we go. Now, do we want a little word across there as well? Bearing in mind, let's move them back over there. We're going to have this in there. Yeah, I think we do want a word on here. Let's grab my words again. And let's have a look. They're all a bit thick. Let's have a look at what we've got under here. Embrace the possibilities. That's quite nice. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Just need to trim it up. Glue and my scissors. Give her a little ink. Quiet this afternoon, I do apologise. Yeah, I'm quite quiet. I suppose it gives you guys a chance to just slowly craft along if you would have got me in the background and just watching. Okay, let's pop you straddling the two, but I don't want to cover up that bit, that lovely splot. Splot. That's straight. Yeah, that looks straight. Okay, so that's nice. Now we need to. Why does it want to do that? Did I not? Now we need to glue the back here. I'm wondering about one of these jars because you get some little mini ones here in there. I'm just wondering if we ought to put a little jar there. Do we want that one or do we want a mini one of the blue? Oh, a mini one of the blue looks nice. So there. Do we want any leaves? That's a nice big one. No, I don't like that. No, I don't think it needs those leaves. What about a little label? Nope, not feeling that either. Okay, I'm just going to put that on there for now. It can always have something added to it once it's sewn in, because it's not necessary that it's done before it's sewn in. So we can always add a little bit of lace or something to these afterwards when we go through and do all the decorating of the journal. Okay. Now, about there. And there it is. Lovely. So that's that side, and then this one, I just think it needs a little word across the top there. So back in comes my words. And what do we want to sit across the top there? Once in a lifetime. No. I think I want a pinky one. Let's see, the best in everything. It's complete in the moment. Things will work out. Let's have a look what's on this one. Collect beautiful moments. Will that go across there? That's quite a nice long one. Okay, let's cut this one out and see what we think. Ow, that was my elbow. Yeah, I just think that looks really nice on there, so let's give it a bit of an ink. Put that on there, and then this is ready enough to be able to go in, the signature to be sewn in. Any more decoration we can do afterwards. Okay. Across that top bit there. Is that centre? Yep, that's centre. There we go. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. So that's now ready to go in. It's creasing that up. So it's going to go in staggered in the centre page like so. So you're going to have that, the field notes, which we can decorate some mushrooms in there. That envelope will be stuck in. Yeah, that's going to look really nice in there. Now, the other thing I want to do with this centre page is create some little tabs that fold out on this side, because it's going to go in the journal as a page like that. My idea was to have these flip out. So yeah, so what I need to do is, I've measured this already, cut it. I need to glue that all on there. So let me, about there, let's draw a quick little line like so, and that's where I need to put the glue up to. I'm going to use, I'm going to get a new Pritt stick, just bear with me. They're only behind me, are they? No, they're up on the shelf, just bear with me. a new glue stick. That's going to be better. Okay, so we'll put the glue on here. Oops. Oh, that's a good start. Look at that. Ugh, don't waste that. Okay. So this is going to go on here, and we want to go about like so. Is that straight? Yep, that'll do. And the reason why I've left it long is because I'm going to cut down here, and that's going to create my little fold that's going to go in between the two pages. So that's there. Okay, so I want to do the same with this side. Let me just make sure that that is going to go on this page, isn't it? Because that will, well, actually no, I need to fold it. It is, it's going to go that way, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, I've done it right. For an awful minute there I thought I hadn't, even though I'd pre-measured this out. But as I said, I'm filming this in the afternoon, and I finished measuring this all out this morning. Went and had some lunch, and then I've forgotten forgotten if I've done it right or not. Okay, so same as I did with this one, we're going to put glue on here. And let's take this off here. And we're about there. Lovely. Okay, now I just need to cut down the centre of this roughly. It doesn't have to be exactly the centre. I'm literally just going to eyeball that looks about equal amount either side, and going to, no I don't, because it's shorter, I don't need to. The whole idea is that that's going to go and fold in there. Oh, okay, I have done it completely wrong, haven't I? Oh well, I'm going to have this one face this way, and then this one is going to, oh, I see, I've done it, I have done it wrong. I did think I'd done it wrong. Oh, what a donut, Jen. I don't want to waste that now that I've done that though. How can we fix it? How can we fix it? Well, I'll be thinking on how I can fix it. This one is going to go on here, so I need to create a little bit of a flap, don't I? So we need to score down here. So if that's there, yeah, I think that would work like there. Make sure that's level, and then that's going to tuck in. Yeah, okay, and that's our hinge that will go in between the two pages, and that will flip out. So one has worked. So that will go in between here, like so, on the page. Okay, so I should have really inked that, shouldn't I? Never mind. I do want to just ink all down here because this other side of the card is a lot paler. So I want to just ink that. Like that. Like that. There, okay. So this bit's going to work because we can glue all of this in now. Okay. We want to leave a bit of a gap, don't we? Yep, that's nice. That's going to fold in there and work perfectly. Okay, so we can get this side glued down. Going to sew around this anyway, but obviously I need to put this in as the hinge before I do the sewing. I've done this before on a couple of other of the journals that I've made. I do like to do it like this because then that just adds a little bit of extra interest to the journal. That's nice. Okay. So I'm going to have a think off camera as to how I can fix that and how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to leave this page for now. Put that to one side. How am I on time? I think the first video was about 20 minutes. So that's about 40 minutes. So I think I'm going to stop it here and I'll be back within the same video. I'm just going to do what I do and add a couple of videos together. So I'll be back shortly. Hi, okay, so I'm back and I've decided what I'm going to do with the one that I made the mistake with because it flipped the same way. I'm just going to put it on the other page. I was on this page going to have both of these, one way, one the other, but I decided to put the one that I did wrong on there. I think they still look pretty cute. It does mean that both those pages are kind of similar, but that's absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. So let's get everything stuck back in. So we can stick this in and then stick this down. Have I inked everywhere? Yeah, I've inked. So that's what I did while I was deciding what I was going to do. I've just gone round, inked everything, cut these out, glued them all down, basically the same principle as I did with this, just creating a little hinge. So that will sit on the page like so. Yeah, and that's nice, I think. It works lovely. Let's get that smooshed down until it's stuck. Right, let's finish gluing this page. And then I'll stop the camera, do the sewing around, and then I'll come back and we can finish putting the signature together, and we can get it sewn into the journal, so the actual signature in. Just a bead of glue along here. There. As I said, it's going to be sewn round, but I just want to make sure that that's all nicely secured down. There we go. So this is the centre page that's got those bits inside it, and then on that side, lovely. Okay, so let's pop that up there to be sewn around. Now let's just do the same with these, glue these bits in. I think this one's going to be, this video is going to be a long video like my first video. The other ones will be a bit shorter. We'll do some more decorating to them. But I just really wanted to just do the cover in one video and the signature, putting the signature together in another video. And then that way the other the other two videos, one can be the decorating and the other one will be the final flip through. So okay, that's on there, that's lovely. Okay, let's do this one. Oops, dropping my glue. Let me put this on here. I keep forgetting to do that. It was such a neat trick that was shared by one of my subbies, but I just keep forgetting to do it. I think it's because I got into such a habit of putting the lid back on my glue every time that I don't tend to leave the lid off, but it's fine. We're doing multiples, so I can. Okay, so we want it up slightly. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I will turn this over, and we already stuck a little bit. Let's just put some glue all along here. Just want to make sure that's stuck down good. Here. So yeah, this is how I do my pages. I just love having the flip out interaction on them. Don't obviously do it for all of them. There are some of the pages in the kit that I've just put together that I thought would be fine as they are, and we can decorate them up with adding pockets or lace and stuff, lace trim to them. But I do like to add interest to the journal. I like my flippy flaps. Okay. Okay. So that should be all glued down now. There. So that's that page in the journal. And then one more with this one. I've got another little one here that's using one of the cards from the kit, and then this one's going to be at the top, so slightly different with this one. So let's put some glue on here. I'm going to just check it is filming. Yeah, it's behaving. It seems to be behaving again at the moment, my phone, which is good. I don't know why it kept cutting out the other day on me. Oh, I think I need to refill this. Not a lot left in this little pot. Okay. So we want it about there. That looks about right. Okay, glue that down. Now I'm just going to turn this one this way because we're doing it from the top. Nice little flip up on this one. Let's position this kind of where we want it, kind of central. It's got a faint line in the middle of the page, so I'm kind of using that as my guide. Think about there. I think that looks good. Okay. I'll press that down. There, nice flip up. Right, let's glue this all down now. And then we can do some sewing around it, which I'll do off camera, as I said, because my machine is quite noisy. I don't know how to adjust the volume when I'm filming or anything. I'll have to ask hubby. I'm sure there's a way you can do it, because I know people do sew on camera, and you see that, and I mean, I don't mind doing the sewing on camera. It's just very, very noisy, and my sewing machine is very heavy. It's just down to the side on the floor. She's such a heavy machine because she's so old. I think I've said before she's about, where am I? Just had my birthday. My maths is not very good. I'm trying to work out. She must be about 22 years old. So she's an old sewing machine. Very old. See me through my college days doing my fashion design course and the dressmaking, and I've made curtains and all sorts on her. And yeah, now I mainly do use her for junk journaling. The last thing I made myself was my wedding dress 8 years ago now, 9 years ago. Oh gosh, I can't remember how long ago it was. But yeah, that was the last thing I made on it. I've done a few alterations and stuff on it. And I just swap out my needle from the one I use for my junk journaling to a separate needle. But yeah, honestly I use her to sew around pages more than I do anything else. Right, let's just bring everything back in. So I'm gonna, off camera, I'm gonna sew around this one. Obviously let it dry a bit. That one is sewing round, and so does this one. These were the other pages that we put together from the kit that have got interest on them, so they want sewing round. And then I think the rest of the pages are will come back, and we'll do them at a later date. So I will be back shortly. Again, I keep chopping. I think I've chopped this video up a couple of times, but I will be back once these are all sewn round. Hi, so I'm back. I've sewn round them. I just thought I'd show you, because I don't actually do any back stitching. What I do is I turn the page over so that it's the back side of the stitch in, and then all I do is just pull through both threads to the back of the paper and knot them. I don't actually back stitch on there. Sometimes, especially not with zigzags, sometimes I might if I was doing a straight stitch, but to be perfectly honest, I just do this most of the time, and I just hook. Don't know if you can see that. I'm just hooking the little, pulling that through from the other side so that I can knot them. It's just what I prefer to do, just do it that way. I always do 3. I don't know why, I just do it 3, so that I'll know it's secure. So I just flip it over one of the threads and we'll pull its matching one through, knot it off, and I'll do this one. And then we can trim off the excess. I do leave some of the threads hanging. I like to see some of the threads hanging. So there we go. That's those pages all sewn around. So we can now actually, if we pull in the other bits here, we can start to assemble the pages how we want them. So I want this on the inside. So I am just going to line it up and give it a good press down. Make sure it's creased nicely in there. So that's one. Yeah, same again. We got this on the other side, so that's going to be 2. This one is my center page, so sorry, my front page, so I know that this is going to fold this way. I'm thinking of putting a label or something on the front of there so that you could write "this belongs to." I don't actually have a "this belongs to" stamp, but I just think that would be nice on there. This is our center one, so I know we are folding this in this way. So that's going to be like that, and that one's on there. And then those I know are going to be in the middle of that one. This one, which way? Oh, we've got writing on here, so that decides I'll have that on the reverse of the page. So we'll do this one. So that opens up like so, and you've got your flip outs. Okay. Now this one again is the writing, so it's going to go on the inside. Okay. That one's lovely. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 from the kit that we've done. Now, these are some extra bits that are going to go in. I want to, where did my, there we go. So, this was my guide, and I wanted to use that image, and I actually think it's going to be a bit short, a bit big, but I might have it as a fold out. So I'm going to mark this page and cut this down. So I'm just going to do a little mark there. We can trim this down. That would be good. I don't know, we can use that. Definitely won't throw that out. Okay, now it's definitely going to be too wide. So where do we fold? Do I want to see those, or do I want to lose that? I think I want to see these bits of the mushroom. And then what I might do is just like cover that bit up with some coffee dye or something like that. So we've got my page as my guide, and I'm going to come about here, I think, so that you get a nice image of these two mushrooms there. So that's that page. What do we want to do with this one? Okay, we're going to fold this one over this way. I'm going to do it, make sure I got it straight about there. There we go. So this page, we could do something with that flipping out. Okay, so that's one of those. This page, I'm just going to get the journal cover. I'm not sure if it's a little bit too tall. Let's see if it's in there. No, actually that's a nice, that's okay height. So I'm going to, where this is already naturally folded, I am going to keep that as a fold, just straighten it up a bit. And then I think I'm just going to fold it in half on this one. Again, if I can get that lined up. It doesn't look completely straight, this piece is obviously not cut straight, but that's fine, we've got one of those now. This page I wanted to fold completely in half. I'm just going to straighten that edge up. I don't mind it if it's on the this edge of the page, but it's going to be either at the top or the bottom, so I'm just going to neaten this edge up. There we go. And then that is going to, do you want it that way? Yeah, we'll go this way. And that is going to fit in there. So we've got 6 of them, 7, 8, that's 9. Then I wanted to put this pattern paper in as well, so that gives us 10. This lovely dyed paper is 11. 12. And this way. 13. Lovely bit of turmeric dye. And that's 14, and that one makes 15. So that is all my main pages that I'm going to put in the journal. As I said, I do like to have about 15 pages. Then I put in a few little extra bits. I'm thinking of putting this paper bag in. I think that would be really nice. As it's all plain brown, I'm not going to bother decorating it up before I put it in, because I'm just going to keep it with a nice top opening, top and bottom, and we can just put a little bit of decoration on there. I quite like the colour. This, where it was cut out, I just need to tidy this bit up on here where it was cut out, so I think I'm going to just cut it off there. Now, do I put that in as a page or a bit of an extra ephemera? I might do it as actually some extra ephemera. Change my mind. definitely want a doily going in, and this one's really nice and grungy, so I thought this one would work nice going in there. Again, is it going to be too high? It is a little, actually. I'm just wondering if we do that, then it's folded like that. That creates a nice little pocket on there, doesn't it? Yeah, that's going to be nice. So that's a couple of extras. This page is extra. It's too big. Let me just grab this page. Yeah, I'm going to have to fold it this way, I think. But that's fine. That's still going to go in there nicely. I didn't get that straight, did I? Look. There we go. That's got some lovely mushrooms on, so that's that page as a little extra. And then these, I tend to cut these 2 pages in half and put them in as little half pages. I just like that. I think that looks really quite nice. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Yeah, not quite half, but that's absolutely fine. And then they just get folded as a few little extras. And then we are ready to sort out the order that we want the pages to go. Okay, so those are my extras. I lay them out and they're the actual pages, but let's find which one is that's the front, and then this one's the center. So those are the extra pages, and then we've got all our other pages here. I kind of splay them out like this so that I can just sort of pick and choose from them. Now, when I put them together, I do try to hold them out how they're going to be. So let's open that out, and we're going to do them like so. So we want that there, and we want just trying to line them up in a nice staggered effect. That looks good. Okay, that's how I think they'll go. So what do we want over on there? I think we will go with just the plain coffee dye. Where does that sit? Slightly shorter than the coffee dye, so I try and centre it. The book page I think would be nice next. We're going to go with the book page. Then I think I'd like to do a couple of little staggers of these. So we want a bit like that. I think looks nice. And then maybe straw paper, so you can open that, flip, flip. Yeah, I like that. Plain bit of this. Then we will have another one of these that's got all the flip outs on it. Let's go for this darker one. Just trying to line it up ready. There we go. What do we have next? Does that look on there? I think that might look nice on the yellow actually. How about the paper bag? Might be quite nice, mightn't it? Yeah, that's nice. And then I think we'll go with one of these slap bang in the middle. And then the little book page. No, not the little book page. I think I'll then go with this over here. Like so. Then we will have that, I think. Then we'll go with this page. Like so. This little page here with, actually going to move that down so that it's there, and then this can go right up to the top there. That looks good. Then we'll have one of these with some more flippy bits. Then I think we'll have the yellow page with that lovely doily as the pocket. I'm going to put it towards the bottom. Then I'm going to, no, I don't want that over the top of there. I'm going to have this page. We'll have this like that. This page, actually, hang on. I'm going to take those two off because I like to put different pages in between the digital pages. So let's just put that on there because that's, yeah, that's my front one. Then we'll go with these two. Like so, that in the centre, and then that is our front page. And that will then sit. That's not too bad actually, not too bad a size at all. Time that is all decorated up. So I then just do a quick little flip through to see if we're happy with how I like it. Pocket, that flips up, and you've got that. Some tabs on there, I think, or some lace. That goes that way. You got that one, the pocket, paper bag, and that one, that one, and then all our centre ones. So yes, I am very happy with how this goes. So we can actually check on my time. Yeah, we can actually get this sewn in now. So let's reposition them, make sure we're all tight. That kind of slipped, didn't it? Position that like so, and then I grab my clips. Should have put all this out really, but it's thankfully it's only to the side of me on my little purple trolley. So I just clip that, then flip it around, and I need to just make sure we are all, yeah, these bits are going to have to be done afterwards once it's in place. So that's there, that one will catch. So let's reposition. I don't know if you can see this. Reposition these where I want them. We want that opening that way, like so. Okay, we're there. What I might just do is use this clip to just catch these this side. There, like so. So there we go, that's that ready to sew in. So I don't have any of those cradles or books. This is a self-healing mat, so I just usually punch it directly onto here. And get my needle. It's this one, come on, that's the one I always use. And thread, I didn't even get my thread, did I? I just grabbed that. Okay, I'm going to go with this colour. So I just measure, it's been done before, but so many times. I'm sure you all know how to do a 3 whole pamphlet stitch. I'm going to do a bit more than 3 because I want to actually put some of those little leaves hanging down from the centre, just like little charms. Okay, flatten that down, makes it easier for me to thread it because it's waxed thread. Okay, that's a good amount. So my needle's ready, and now all I do is I just use my hands to hold it like this. I just eyeball the centre. Yeah, I don't measure for these signature ones. And then push that through. And then I come down about 1 inch. I'm going to go slightly more so that I catch this envelope properly. And then on this side, yeah, it's going to go there. So there we go. They're my holes. And I literally just put it through there, grab my little end and hold on to that. That goes in there. If I can get the angle right, it's all kind of shifts a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's come up inside that envelope. I don't want that. There we go, I can feel it. I do find it a little bit challenging sometimes when you've got these bits in the middle that don't clip down like pages do nicely. But we can get there, we'll get there. That's there. Now I've got to do the same again for this bit. Push that in there, up she comes, and there I just give her a good old tug, and then I just pop the needle under there. I do this a couple of times actually, just thread it through. It's waxed, so linen, so once you pull it tight, just check, yep, that's nice and tight, and then I'll just knot it. Okay, I'm going to do 3 knots because I want these bits to hang down, actually hang that way. Oh, I thought for a minute I'd sewn it in the wrong way. I'm sure we've all been there and done that. Okay, let's just put my needle back on there. We can take the clips off now. There we go. And now that... Oh, I can't have any charms hanging, can I? Because it's going in the pocket. Oh, I didn't think of that. Unless I have them hanging, I glue that down and let them hang off of the thing. Oh, I don't know. But that is the journal all sewn in. There we go. So I'm going to end this video here. because it's quite a long video as it is now. So this part 4, we can start to decorate. We can put pockets and all sorts of bits and make it nice and pretty grungy as I'm looking to go for with this journal. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching another video of mine, and I will be back in my next one. Take care everyone. Bye.